Bali'S Waterfalls have to be some of the most famous and renowned in the world. With over 15 million tourists a year, you can understand why people may want to try and find the quietest time of year for their visit. So, what is it really like visiting Bali'S Waterfalls during rainy season?
It's awful! Nah, it's not that bad, but it's wet and I've got a long ride, so look at the state of me. But what I would say is, check the weather out for when you come to Bali. Crikey! Woo! Alright guys, we are at the waterfall. There's one waterfall there, one waterfall here. But to get to this one, we have to cross this bamboo bridge, right? The water is toxic today. I can see why he said do not swim. I'm not scared of water. But this bridge looks sketchy to be going over this. Oh, here we go. Whoa, it moves so much. Oh, stuff that. Oh, oh, that wobbled a lot. Gee whiz. Right. It really is a stunning place. I'm sure it'd be even more beautiful when it's not raining so hard. And apologies if you can't hear me. I wouldn't be surprised if you can't. It's so loud. The noise coming from this is insane. I'm having to scream to hope that you will hear me. But it's actually terrifying stuff here. If you ended up in there, I think you're done. The power is immense. There's a cave over there. I'm not going in there, I tell you. Oh, that's immense. Alright guys, so when in Rome and all that, there's a big fire here. Let's go for a swim, eh? What do you think? Stop it. Oh, oh, that's crazy. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Even if it's cold and rainy, you've always got statues everywhere. Alright. Woo! Come on a rainy day, you get it to yourself. Brilliant. Alright, well it's a good job I'm not after my love swing selfie in Bali because it's closed. Obviously I'm dressed for it, you know. Gutted when I found out it was closed. So another top tip, if the weather's bad, stay away, because if you want those good selfies in here, all the swings just there, it's closed on a day like today. But here you go, check it out. Check out the power of that. That is a powerful waterfall. Alright, that is as close as we are allowed to get today. With it being raining all day, you're not allowed on the bridge, unfortunately. Well, it's probably a bit too powerful to go on that bridge, to be fair. Everywhere's closed. I can understand why. Pick your day for coming here, guys. See why there's no swimming today though. It's mental. Alright, so because we are the only people here today and it is dead, the weather's rubbish, but there's a lovely lady here who has her shop. She does coffee, barley coffee, get some snacks. Let's support the locals. So, oh, and she's got a little pooch as well who looks a little bit scared. So please support this lady. She does coffee, she's got everything. Look, Oh, we've got vanilla, fresh vanilla, cinnamon. What else we have? We have vanilla tea. We have clove, white pepper. Oh, this is probably a good place to get some stuff, guys. So this lady has just kindly shown me where she actually gets her vanilla from, and this is a vanilla plant, and she's got plenty of vanilla plants here. So when you're actually buying the vanilla from her, it is from here. It doesn't get any better than that, does it? The dog doesn't like me though, so let's go back and drink the coffee and move on. Alright guys, so that is going to wrap it up for the waterfall. This is amazing, but it's a little bit wet. One thing I will say is the ticket office is there. Do not fall for the people up at the car park. They asked me for 200,000 rupees. It goes towards the local schooling and all of that. The ticket is 20,000 rupee. So he was asking for 180,000 more. I like supporting the locals and the local community, but if you're going to do a charity, go to the charity, work for them, or directly give them the money. So just a heads up. Sorry, it's a bit dark going through here, but that's it. We are done. I am like a drowned rat or a prune because it has only just stopped raining and it has been terrible all day. So we're going to get back on the bike and find something to eat because I am starving and cold. Let's go. All right, so we've just made it to Nung Nung waterfall, and this is meant to be one of Bali's best waterfalls. So this is the one, Nung Nung. Let's go and check it out. Ticket office there. Let's find out how much that is. All right, so ticket bought at the office by two lovely people. Thank you. And you have to walk your way down here. So this is meant to be the best of Bali's waterfalls. So there's only one way to find out, right? Well, we've managed to leave our bag up there. That is another great one. So if you are traveling from one spot to another, don't worry about bypassing here with the bag because they will look after it in the ticket office. That for me is massive because I very, very rarely stay in one spot more than a night. So fantastic. Let's crack on. I mean, I've spent a lot of time in the jungle, but that is the biggest bamboo I've ever seen in my life. It's much, much, much bigger than my hand. Wow. That would make some seriously large somethings. It's actually falling down under its own weight. Wow. Huge. Well, I have definitely not read up on this place because I've not seen anywhere say that there's a 5 kilometer 300 million meter ascent to get to this place, or descent should I say. The ascent's going to be incredibly fun. It is honestly, it's quite a long way this, but it'll be worth it, I guess, I think. Wow. Alright, so we are definitely getting near to the river now. Oh, I've just got my first glimpse of the waterfall. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, well, first of all, we've got to get across this sketchy looking bamboo bridge. And, well, isn't Bali just full of fantastic surprises? And yes, you can just see the massive waterfall. Let's go. Alright, well, we're going for it. First off, you're crossing the dodgy bridge, and this is definitely an Instagram spot and a half. You have got groups and groups of people here just flexing and taking pictures. So I feel like a right fool. Alright, let's go and give it a go. I don't think you have to cross that bridge, to be honest with you. Most people seem to be going in from the other side. Oh, and once you get a bit close to it, oh, there's some power in that, I tell you. Look at this. Oh, that's cold and fresh. Oh. How quick does it get deep, eh? Wow. Me. feel the power from here. And I'm getting absolutely soaked. Wow. Get a bit of wind, bit of a blast. Woo! That takes you off. Right. Wow. I don't think you will really want to be going all the way in here. You don't want to go much closer. That really beats you up. Even if you don't get in the water, it's definitely worth coming and having a look at this one. I don't know if you can even hear me, but middle of the jungle, stunning. Never mind, middle of the jungle it is. Whoa! Whoa. That is super powerful, but wow, how fresh. So much water. Power of nature at its finest. But it's cold, it's late, and there's a lot of people here, so we're going to leave it for these guys. Alright, that is going to do it for us. We have timed that well because, well, there's other people here with drones and camera equipment that are probably going to make me look like an absolute amateur. So, goodbye the waterfall, and it's time to make our ascent back to the back. Well, if you do come to Bali, I have to say this is a must visit. I mean, waterfall after waterfall, it's great. Don't forget to bring some drinks though, and something waterproof for your phone or whatever it is that you're taking pictures with, because you're gonna get wet. All right, let's get back to the bike. All right, so I am not super fit, but I'm not super unhealthy either. And those steps are a killer. I mean, wow, there's a lot on the legs, but my chest, oh, probably because it's so hot and humid. It's really, really humid, so it's really hard to breathe. Wow, and we're not done yet. And no, it's not just me. Everyone's stopping on the way. I've actually overtaken people. So, comment all you want. So, we finally made it back to the bike, and it looks like the weather is gonna chuck it down. So, we've just quickly booked somewhere on booking.com. We're about an hour and a half away though. So we've got a long ride in potentially a lot of bad weather. But we've only got 2 days left here, and I want to get a couple of days surfing in. So let's make a move. Hopefully we can get away from this rain. Alright, I don't even know if you can see me. I can't see me. I can't see anything. This is probably the wettest weather I have ever ridden in. It is mental. The roads have turned into an absolute river. So, look at it, we've got one river, two river. Oh, it's mental. Right, we're not far from a waterfall though, so it doesn't really matter.